How do you write a science experiment conclusion for homeschooling? Imagine completing a science experiment and then having to explain what you learned in a way that clearly shows your understanding. Crafting a conclusion for a science experiment is a vital step in demonstrating your grasp of the scientific process and the results you obtained. It is an opportunity to reflect on what the experiment revealed and how it relates to the original hypothesis or question. Begin by restating the purpose of the experiment. Clearly describe what you set out to investigate or test. For example, if you were testing how different types of soil affect plant growth, state that your goal was to determine which soil type promotes the most healthy plant development. This sets the context for your findings. Next, summarize the key observations and data collected during the experiment. Mention specific measurements or qualitative observations that support your conclusions. For instance, if one soil type resulted in taller plants or more vibrant leaves, include those details. Be precise and factual, avoiding vague statements. Then, analyze whether the data supports or contradicts your initial hypothesis. If your hypothesis was that a particular soil type would produce the best plant growth, explain whether the results confirmed this or if they suggested otherwise. Discuss any patterns or trends observed in the data and what they imply about the scientific question you posed. Finally, reflect on the significance of the results. Consider what the findings mean in a broader context or how they could be applied in real-world situations. Mention any limitations of the experiment, such as small sample size or uncontrolled variables, and suggest possible improvements for future investigations. A well-written conclusion ties together the purpose, data, analysis, and implications. It demonstrates critical thinking and a clear understanding of the scientific method. Remember to keep your language straightforward, factual, and focused on the evidence gathered during the experiment. This approach ensures your conclusion effectively communicates what you learned and how it contributes to scientific knowledge.